Hi. There are still some rainbows left this morning. I have a journal from April 7th, 2010, yesterday. That was the second one. The Mayan calendar day was 3 Monkey, and it's called All Fall Before Heart. What lies within, waiting to come out, to come up, to appear? Sometimes I just get these feelings that something's in there, and not knowing what, I know to simply come to the journal and answers will arise. Now, sometimes that which answers the feeling, i.e. the journaling, does not bring answers or solutions to questions. Sometimes what I'm shown is simply an issue, or what some would call a problem, though I don't have any of those. I've found that's a choice. Just like happiness, it's a choice. It all gets back to how you set your will and intent, to what you not only desire, for that's only the half of it, but how you set your will, your actual intention to manifest. There is much misinformation out there, as well as partial or incomplete information on this topic of manifesting. Many people, it seems, believe they've got the whole topic down pat. Not I, and no thanks to that even. As for both that and most things, I'd rather not know. Why is that, you may wonder? That one is easy. Not knowing is the proverbial empty cup you raise to the proverbial heavens. The cup that is full, in this case with supposed knowledge, has no room for anything else to enter. The door to new understanding is quite closed. Do you see? Besides, have you not run up against Murphy, my friend? Surely you have. Maybe, like me, you have noticed that as soon as you think you know something, oops, there goes the rug pulled quite out from under you. You get to find out just how very much you do not know about that thing you were so sure you well knew. Now, I ponder this a moment, and I realize that many of you will not have shared this particular experience. Why not? Because of how you have set your will, your intent. You have not opened yourself to this sort of thing, not invited it to enter. This is the sort of thing that begins to regularly occur once one determines to befriend the no-mind. Have you ever heard of that? Though I believe it has Buddhist origins, it is in no way religious. It is just to enter a state of not knowing, to be content with that. At least the way I do it. Don't rely. I've never yet spoken a word of truth. The truth can't be spoken. It is too sacred, too holy, too precious for that. So, enough for the quick disclaimer. I just don't want anyone thinking I'm some sort of guru or something, just because some pretty cool stuff comes through these journals. And now I hear some thinking, oh, what an ego I have to claim that. Oh, well, I say, can't please them all. Better, even best, not to try. Moving on. So, when one begins to seriously disidentify from the mind, for that's what studying or pursuing the no-mind amounts to, one welcomes the void. This is a space where knowing isn't. It just doesn't exist. Again, big disclaimer. I don't know what I'm talking about, beyond just sharing my personal experiences. Don't take this stuff too seriously. Do check it out for yourself. That's the only way, anyway. Okay, then. One welcomes the void. It's a rather scary proposition, actually. Some really unfriendly, unpleasant stuff comes calling once we let our guard down. Yes, we're used to thinking of and using the mind as our guard. It keeps out the scary stuff. At least that's what we think. But actually, it doesn't. Just stuffs it down somewhere below conscious state. We carry it round with us. It stays pretty close, but we choose not to see it, nor act like it's there as we butter our toast. Yeah, how's that for lousy rhyming? Moving on again. Heck, maybe that's all I have to say. It's quite a lot, actually. I think I went through 3 or 4 pretty serious concepts up there. The first one is problems, which for me don't exist. The next one is happiness, which is also a choice. The third one contains these, manifesting it is, which led to the fourth one, our will and intent. Let's roll those together, for they all relate. Let's call them the first point, that up there I make. So, what then's the next one? What's point number 2? Past manifesting, choosing, and using will and intent to do. It's how I've used mind then, what use I have made of these understandings that keep coming. Endless parade. I spoke of the no-mind, the friend of my past, who's still with me, giving my life a regular gas. And under this topic, I shared how I'd made the I don't know phrase my best friend, how that plays in my life. Just think I know something, and wait for the trick. The rug is sure slipping from under me quick. But I do enjoy it. Nonsensical flip. So I regularly empty the cup. So I'll be filled with delight. I'll be ready for Murphy, for come calling he will. But I'm prepped now. Empty cup fits the bill. Oh, well, good luck with that. Since when do we think we can get by not knowing a thing? Still, it's a nice thought, though. It gives me a thrill. Not knowing's a blessing so few in the West know the benefits of. So, knowing, not knowing, make up point number 2. Then what is the third one? Pray tell us, diddle-dee-doo. Point number 3, then, is how few will share my experience of getting all splattered as soon as I share something I am knowing, some point, this or that. As soon as I say it, I know it will come back to haunt me and show me I'm crazed. But that's quite all right now. I know I don't know. It's you I'm concerned with. So don't go believing I know. I don't know. I just do my best here. Report only the facts as I see them from my own experience. That's all, and that's that. I told you the why of it, how I'd set my intent, my will set to not knowing, is what brings Murphy calling, that right regular gent.